In this video, we are going to the ancient village of Malana, isolated away in Parvati Valley in the state of Himachal Pradesh, which considers itself the oldest democracy in the world and is only accessible via some pretty dicey roads and a 1.5-kilometer trek. In order to reach Malana, you have to take a bus to Jari from Kasol and hire a private taxi as there are no buses from Jari to Malana. So I've just now reached Jari village, which is around 8.5 kilometers before Kasol, and I'm just arriving at my homestay. Since I arrived a bit late at my hostel, I decided to visit the nearby town of Kasol and call it a day. Kasol is known for its laid-back vibe and a wide variety of Israeli food, so if you are here, you should definitely try hummus with pita bread and other Israeli cuisines. After a relaxing afternoon stroll along the Parvati river, I returned back to my hostel and called it a day. The next morning, 3 of my fellow hostelers and I started our journey towards Malana Village. The route itself is incredibly scenic with continuous views of the mountains surrounding us and Malana river flowing alongside. The condition of the road, however, is quite bad with loose sand, rocks and potholes in between. So we are on the way to Malana and there are quite a lot of small rocks and loose sand here. We have to help push the car up through this steep climb. So beautiful, man. After a 45-minute ride, we arrived at the trailhead of the Malana Village trek. Reached by car and the trek starts from here. The trek distance is roughly 1.5 kilometers and takes around 30 minutes to an hour depending on your pace. So that is the road that we took to reach here. Look at it, sweeping zigzag. After a 40-minute trek covering 1.5 kilometers, we finally arrived at Malana Village. Malana is believed to be one of the oldest democracies in the world, which has its own set of laws, traditions, and governance. According to local legends, Jamlu Rishi inhabited this place and made all the rules and regulations that are still followed to this day. Visitors are also not allowed to touch them or their belongings as they consider them as untouchables and that they might bring them misfortune. Even the shopkeepers will ask you to keep the money on the counter without any physical contact. The villagers also believe that they are the descendants of the soldiers of Alexander the Great who got stranded here. I was quite enthralled by the unique traditions and lifestyle of the people here and how even after being so isolated, they were quite friendly with the visitors and at some times quite photogenic as well. After further climbing up, we finally arrived at the top of the village where we could see the panoramic views of the mountains around us and the village down below. The water is frozen. Hello. Camila. Back. After having some light snacks and a tea, we continued our journey back to our hostel. This covers the first part of my 3-week adventure in Himachal Pradesh. Stay tuned for the next video in which I'll visit the quaint town of Tosh, which I liked so much so that I ended up staying there for a week. But for now, if you've enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.